always say they want to reach 1 billion homes. They want to have, billion dollar sales revenue. But for David, one of the things that he told me that he want to make a difference. He want to make big difference in this world. Not just about revenue, that some after this people will remember in their life, Lifewave is there. Just like some of the companies that are being big, they're big companies, but I'm sure if today McDonald's closed, does it really impact your life? So what, right? Nokia, one of the oldest telecommunication company, shut down and closed. Do you guys care? No, right? Who cares, right? Philips, my previous company, sell color TV, last time, very king. If they close, do you care? Who cares, right? But I trust me, at the end of the day, you will know Lifewave would have a significant impact in your life. I'm saying this not because I'm on stage. I'm there to make this kind of statement. After my PowerPoint, then you know what I'm talking about. The term that I want to talk about Lifewave as a company is that we want to disrupt the industry. We want to be a disruptor in the industry. This is very important. You remember this word. This is the words that came from David when we had the 12 days discussion. We end up with this. So if you look at dictionaries, the meaning of disruptor is actually a company or technology that will radically change how you live your life. Okay? So let me show you some example, then you understand and link back with Lifewave. All of us know this little logo, Apple, right? And we know Apple has actually changed how we look at computer in our daily life. In the past, I'm sure you guys know, in order to use computer, only the big company or business only use computers. I also remember many years, if our grandparents, if they want to use computer, no way. To them, looking at computers is like looking at ghosts, right? Keyboard, on this and that. Nobody don't know how to use. Then when Apple launched, Steve Jobs, when he launched iPad, it just shook the whole world. I'm trying to figure out. Because of the delay from the screen to what I can see here. When Steve Jobs launched iPad, it just changed how people can access computers, can access internet. Even today, we all know our grandparents who probably don't even know the ABC English, can never click YouTube and watch YouTube, right? Can never click Waze and use Waze because of the iPad. So imagine there's no iPad today. Wow, I think a lot of grannies don't know what to do at night. Or then they play mahjong back again. So another thing is also Apple as a company, how they change or disrupt the telecommunication industry. We all know those days when we want to make a phone call, we need to go somewhere and find a public booth. And then obviously when we have our phone at home, right, then we need to dial in ourselves. One by one, cling, it turns. Then when Nokia, obviously we know Nokia is one of the oldest company, one of the biggest company in the past in the mobile telecommunication, closed down, right? The CEO said, they don't do anything wrong, but they never see the future. Actually, I think that statement is quite stupid. You cannot see the future of when you do many things wrong, right? So that's why the company closed down. So when iPhone launched without keypad, it just shook the whole market, right? And obviously, you all know we cannot live without handphone now. The first thing we wake up, it's not looking at why, right? We touch the handphone first, right? Go toilet also handphone go, everywhere also handphone go, right? Like this morning, my country manager from Taiwan, she almost lost her phone. She said, wow, lost passport also not so kanchong. Lost phone, wow, I want to die already. So Apple, imagine today, Samsung, LG, Apple, close. What happened to you? Wow. They don't know how to go back now, no ways. How are you going to go back? Right, you don't even remember to go back What's your number? Right, you just name by home. You don't even know what's your home number now. Even your wife or your son, your children number also you don't know, and you lost your phone. So these are the companies that actually disrupt how we live our life.
I saw.
One or two more examples. Netflix. I'm sure everybody here know who is Netflix. It's also a company that has transformed how we look at entertainment industry. Right? We still remember those days, we still need to go to cinema, buy the ticket, you know, the peel off and everything, and then we see, you know, the cinema, we still go and see movie from there. And then the cassette lah, huh? Malaysia very famous for the TVV movie, right? You watch, take number 1, number 2, then number 3, someone borrow already. Oh shit. Have to wait another week, the fella to return back. Then only you can watch, right? So you all remember, I think my children will never know this, I'm sure you guys know lah. Huh? And of course, we all know Pasar Malam famous for the DVD, VCD, right? Then you go, oh, the new movie come up, cinema haven't shown, you buy the movie, and then you see people hate around that movie. Those days gone, I think you ask those kids, you know, 12 years old, what is DVD, VCR? Don't even know what is this. Because of Netflix. Netflix is a company that has disrupted how we look at entertainment. Right? They don't even own a single camera, a production house, a studio, but it's the largest, most powerful market. Even our friend, you know, Najib say the movie must come down for Netflix. So scared. Right? The movie, I'm going to politics. I'm just saying how powerful, how can he disrupt, you know, our life. So imagine if Netflix shut down today, then we have to go back to TV1, TV2, TV3, right? So another one more example, the last one is Tesla. Right? Tesla, very cool company, probably 5 years, right? And you know how they have changed how the automobile industry today around the world. Those days we have this kind of car. Henry Ford was the first one to invent the car, and then we got the normal car. They go to what they call the petrol station to pump. For those, I mean, I got one electric car. Imagine every day you wake up, your tank is full because it's like tank full, right? Each time you wake up, it's 100% because you charge. So imagine if you have a battery car, full hybrid. By the time you come back, you charge. You wake up, it's already 400 kilometers. Every day is 400 kilometers. You don't even need to go to Petronas or Shell or anything to pump. So, and of course now in US, they call autonomous driving, where you don't even need a driver, right? You can press the pedal, key in where you want to go, you can sleep, by the time you wake up, you're right. So these kind of things have actually disrupt the whole automobile industry. And you know, now in this world, everybody wants to have battery cars, right? It's not about a brand anymore. BYD, the largest car in the world now, they have big Tesla, BYD, you know, build your dream from China. So now you understand, this is what we call company that has disrupted how we live our life. And if this company is not around anymore, you're really going to feel impact to your life. So in Lifewave, I'm going to share how Lifewave is going to be a disruptor company. I will share you, without showing so much secrets lah, okay? But a big glimpse and you will definitely have a clearer picture. It's about how can Lifewave innovate ourselves in healthcare linked with your lifestyle. So back to healthcare, health. We know in the past, you know, we take vitamins, right? The general vitamin. And then obviously over the technology of vitamins improves. We have targeted vitamin. You knee pain, you take that vitamin. Your heart pain, you take heart vitamins and everything. And then along the way, our society felt, wow, vitamin, so much artificial stuff. Then we start to look at functional foods, right? People want to take that fruits for days, you know, all natural stuff to improve your health. But the thing is that in Lifewave, this is going to change how people want to look at healthcare, how they want to be healthy in their life beyond pensions. Hopefully by today, at the end of today, we don't want you guys to know Lifewave as a patch company. Why? This is the history of Lifewave. The first 20 years, November 10 this year is going to be the 20th anniversary of Lifewave. So the first 20 years, David Smith has built the company around patch, X39 especially, that obviously the core is all about reverse aging, anti-aging, copper peptide, stem cell, around that. The next 20 years of Lifewave is still going to be reverse aging, anti-aging, but it's beyond patches, how we can incorporate Lifewave in your daily life. And let me show it to you. Why we dare to say this? If you Google, you will search. David Smith, our founder, is probably the most brilliant, famous scientist around the world. Know how to infuse or harvest energy or certain wavelength, and when your body touch this energy or wavelength, it trigger your body to react. And now we talk about X39, the patches, the patch will harvest your body. To David, this is kindergarten. Let me show you what's coming in 10 to 20 years. It's one of the best. That is his secret weapon, and he's going to incorporate that technology, that what he got in the X39, in the rest of the things that I'm going to share here. Of course, we know our patches is phototherapy, right? It harvests the wavelength and our body react differently based on our body heat. Imagine one day when you wake up, before you go for a run, and you put your, what you call, sunscreen or whatever. So that particular ingredient has certain wavelength of energy that trigger your body to produce more copper peptide, and you feel younger. That's possible, and that is coming in Lifewave. Then imagine one day when you wake up, after you brush your teeth, you have a glass of water, and that water from Lifewave has the wavelength energy that trigger your body to react and make you younger, because productions of copper peptide or whatever things that he able to invent, it make you younger, probably even reverse aging. And that's coming. I'm not just saying for the sake of saying. I cannot show you the picture. I really cannot, but that's coming. And of course, we talk about energy, because he has the drone that he have shown during convention. For those who have been to US, he's going to show again this year. He has made a claim publicly. If you Google, at the moment, the longest distance a drone can fly is probably about 17, 20 hours. His drone can do 40 hours easily, because he knows how to harvest the energy from the battery to produce powerful results. Okay? And imagine what he can do on so many things in the future. Testing and validation as well. That also some of the things that in our pipeline that we can also do to actually check our bodies so that it does produce certain reactions to what we call anti-aging as well. The one that I like the most is, besides the wearable technology, now is on patches. Imagine that, as mentioned earlier, when you wake up, you brush your teeth, you drink the water. Our body is 70% water. This is logic. Imagine the water that you take trigger your whole body react to copper peptide. Wow, not just patches, the whole body. Wow, imagine that kind of powerful, and suddenly after you drink the water, boom, so young. Wearable technology at the moment is on patches. As I mentioned earlier, David is an expert, the best in the world. You really cannot find. He even has so many US governments and everything asking him for collaboration. Universities, from the prominent universities, asking for collaboration, to get his technology so that it can help a lot more mankind. That's why he's doing that all over the world, besides Lifewave. Imagine that the clothes, one day, that you wear will slowly trigger your whole body react differently, that you're able to produce copper peptide and make you younger, and all sort of things. Your clothes, that is also possible, and that is also something that he has shared. Nutrition, as we mentioned earlier, this year at the convention, we're going to launch a nutrition, not just any nutrition, but will further enhance our body. The same thing to react because it's of the energy, because of the wavelength that you can actually incorporate it into the nutrition together with our X39. Again, doing the only one thing, anti-aging and reverse aging. And the most beautiful one is also, I think he's shown in some of his talks, the vegetable. As I mentioned earlier, he really knows how to harvest the energy and the wavelength so that the vegetable holds that element, not just the patches. So when you have your salad or you take a bite of an apple, it triggers your body again to react the same thing. So when I hear this and he start to share the proof that is being doing in the lab, just matter of time that he come up one by one, like those, they call it I cannot use gambling, come up one by one, the cards, and show it to you what he got. It just shocked me. This is the company that Lifewave is going to be the next 10 to 20 years. And what really interesting to me is that this coming convention, is 10 to 20 years, not means 10 to 20 years you're going to see that. This coming convention, October in Dallas, is going to be the reveal of the first items that I've shown here to start the journey of Lifewave outside patches, which is also key, that start to show Lifewave is a disruptor company in the healthcare industry, that Lifewave need to be around because you need to have this company. So at the end of the day, after hearing this from David, he did say he do not want to predict future. He want to create it for all of us so that we can make a significant difference in everybody's life. So that is Lifewave in 10 to 20 years to come. Thank you.